the searing chains off the first Fire Remnant, so we have to use a second Fire Remnant aggressively, and that's just going to deplete.
DJ wants to fight the troll trap over on syndereN. Mushi was waiting inside of it. DJ barely survived getting back to the tree line. Era now also on the run, but with the Spirit's Fall from Miduan, the stun that goes to work from Era. Mushi's going to drop down. Miduan will still be able to kill off YapzOr, who locked him in a little bit with the shackles, but now Era, no way to escape from this. Miduan will mop up the pieces.
But a pick here soon.
He's TPing to tier 2.
There's a lot of counterplays for this if Ohaiyo as well.
Oh, there's the Hex, massive more down, 3-4-3's trapped inside of it. It'll be a 1-for-1 trade-off, but now the last two over on Mushi, wasting a lot of that rage time and Era sitting on the sidelines, but they couldn't actually stop him from infesting into the dire creep wave. You're gonna lose as well the Mirana inside the Radiant jungle to DJ while all this is going on.
Power, but Fnatic, maybe, they're looking to contest this one.
Yeah, here comes the TP as the Ember Spirit coming in from the side. syndereN roared up at the very, very start. And wow, Midone jumps further. YapzOr still gonna get the shackles off, but that Flame Guard burning through the two supports of no Diggity. As syndereN and YapzOr will fall. Midone once more spiriting forward. Era has to create a couple of copies and get himself out of there if possible. But nope, steering chains again. Miduan's on top of it. And the Hex also arriving from 3-4-3, meaning there is no chance for a Sunder. Tier 1 tower goes the way of Fnatic. They are...
Wants to maybe try and maximize its duration in a teamfight scenario, and Fnatic gonna have to react very.
They lasso over on a 10-4 because they know Mushi is sitting inside of it, trying to scout it out. He'll be swapped back down again. They got the Wave of Terror and the Armor Toggle will not be successful. Now Midone, however, the Sleight of Fist, they're all grouped up, but the arrow by Ford only kills off a Necro block. But you got the Doom over on qojqva. YapzOr runs back inside the pit. Roshan's still low. KheZu wants to TP himself out. This one is YapzOr. Shackles over on Midone. Massive launch. Remember, they're still inside the pit, but they're quite terrible against Roshan now. We know that Fnatic actually have, like, a force next to the secret shop, but KheZu, oh, there's your blink. Hex, it was the Hawk giving the vision. YapzOr comes in with his own Hex, and the massive force down. He'll tank up the Roar. The mech charge is going to help the sustain coming in from Fnatic. His fight splitting up, but already two heroes down for no Diggity. syndereN's going to be the third one to join him. And there's nothing qojqva can do, like they thought.
To the pickoff of Batrider, with they've got 3 insta-stuns in Roar, Impale, as well as the searing
Here
chains.
they come. There's an infest inside the Dark Troll Summoner, but it's the blink up. Who do they go on first? It's the Ember Spirit, KheZu. He can't get the last two off before the Flame Guard is triggered. Even YapzOr taking out the fight by the Roar. They're gonna lose 2, they're gonna lose more. They've lost 3. The Doom's on qojqva, will have to hide up in the tree line. And the only hero who's able to escape is Era back through his own jungle. qojqva will die in the tree line. And Mushi moving in towards the top right. No, Diggity have no choice. They have to come back and try and fight this. Even though they can't take 5-on-5 fights, they have to try and give it a crack. So Era into Metamorphosis. Midone very quickly down. The Terribly can find the kill. Miduan's going to buy back and come forward, but now it's Ohaiyo and no Diggity. They've actually managed to bring down 2 cores, but the money from Fnatic is allowing them to just keep this fight going. The buybacks all across the field. YapzOr will now go for the jump in. He's still got Shackle available. He knows 3-4-3 can just turn this around, start up on the Hex, and that Sleight of Fist damage. No Diggity, they have to space out more. They're being burned down. If they can get a dieback over on Midone, life would be absolutely amazing, but no Diggity, should you almost be happy with what you've got?
Yeah, you could be happy, but you could be even more excited to get another pick or two.
The arrow is flying in. Are they going to dodge it? No, DJ walks into it, but Mushi will arrive. The Sleight of Fist steering chains helping to kill off syndereN. And 3-4-3 leaves YapzOr keeps him out for now. They put down the walls, and Mushi will die. He tried to infest himself away to safety, but it was unsuccessful. So no Diggity.
Fully commit to a fight, and when you've got this big of a farm advantage as an Ember Spirit, you're actually pretty good at just kind of staying in the front line.
They use the Hawk as bait. He walked up just to deep water. Now Mushi swapped up to the tip for towers, but syndereN explodes to the finger of death. Fnatic want to move out a little bit further, even though DJ's in very, very deep. Era's going to be doomed up, but he's very happy with that. He'll tank it out. Group. Lion's probably going to be the primary problem for him, but then you also got the searing chains problem. But it will actually be a double lane of racks, and the jump in is DJ with a war stop going on qojqva. The stun's there from the Lion. So Mirana is down, buyback is available, and this is kind of all or nothing right now. So qojqva's up, you got syndereN also alive. He'll TP forward. They want to keep Mushi under control. Lasso and stuns, everything they've got. Mushi can't invest, he can't get away. They will be able to find one with a short-range arrow into DJ that'll hold him in position just long enough for Shadow Shaman to actually get over 1k gold from finding that kill.
Not too big a deal.
I was actually waiting for it to be in Ohaiyo at that Blink for Necro book, but the Necro books are being expanded a little bit earlier. So they can just force into the tower, and now there's your jumping. DJ and Miduan right on top of 3-4-3's in there. Oh, Mushi's just along for the ride. He's not even jumping out. He's just watching his team win the game at the moment. Waiting for the right opportunity, and maybe that's it. YapzOr's initiation. He jumps out. The shackle will be there. YapzOr just explodes. You already bought back over on the Bat Rider. qojqva's going to go down as well. This game is over. You're going to lose every lane of frags here. You've got no buybacks up on anyone, and there's the call out from syndereN. GG, Fnatic, a commanding performance here in game one.
I mean, Aaron just spent the entire fight with Doom as well, every single fight. So they just doom the Terrorblade, then ignore him. They kill everyone else. This Shadow Shaman bench